Today on Forgotten Compass, we're headed to the Everglades Alligator Farm in Homestead, Florida to learn about our state reptile, the American alligator. From there, we'll journey over into Everglades National Park to walk the Anhinga Trail before ending our South Florida excursion in the Big Cypress Swamp on a hunt for the legendary skunk ape. So come along with us to explore the Everglades and Big Cypress Swamp.
Today is Friday, I think, and we are at the Everglades Alligator Farm, and we're about to go on an airboat ride. None of us have been on an airboat ride before, so this is all new. It should be about 20 minutes long or so, we think, if we don't get stuck in the mud. And then we're going to come back and watch an alligator show, and get to hold a baby alligator, and feed some alligators, and then eat some alligators. Circle of life.
In case you're wondering, I wasn't kidding. Alligator is common on menus throughout Florida and can be bought as a snack at the park. This may sound unappetizing, but in actuality, it tastes a lot like chicken.
Lindsay's feeding the alligator baby. Stuffing dog food. Very quickly turning into a scary nightmare scene. All these wiggling tails. How do you feel about that, Lynn?
That was awesome.
Where are we?
We're at an alligator farm. We're going to touch the alligator and go on an airboat ride in the Everglades.
Pretty excited.
After visiting the alligator nursery, we headed back over to the airboats to get some safety instruction before our ride.
When you come through, make sure you read the warning signs. Basically, front rows are the wettest rows, but you might get wet wherever you sit. Dry seats are over at the picnic table. On the way to your boat, there are black boxes that have earmuffs in them for hearing protection. Make sure you grab a set. The boats are loud. Sitting 5 adults in each row, with children 6 or 7 in a row is fine. Everybody in line 1 is with me, lucky devil. Now, my name is Paul, but my friends call me Psycho.
Psycho Paul didn't let us down. We saw plenty of gators and had an amazingly smooth ride out over the Everglades. The Everglades are also known as the River of Grass. After getting out on the boat, it was easy to see why. Excited to continue, we made our way over to the Everglades National Park to check out swamp wildlife in its natural habitat.
Okay, so it is Friday, March 15th. March 16th. 16th. It's a good vacation when you don't know what day it is. And we are in Everglades National Park on the Anhinga Trail. And we're wearing our matching shirts today because we're nerds. So far we've seen a lot of birds. We went to an alligator place this morning, which was really cool. And if you look out behind me here, Everglades, as far as the eye can see, which is pretty neat. We have a light breeze right now, which is nice because it's hot enough as it is. If it were any later in the year, closer to summertime, we'd be dead. It's just too hot.
True.
What do you guys think?
I agree. It's beautiful. Wouldn't want to be hotter.
And we just saw a fish eat a bird for lunch. Wrong.
It was fantastically awesome.
The other way around.
Stop that. Reverse that.
After watching a bird eat a fish for lunch, we continued down the trail to see what other wildlife we could find. There was no shortage of alligators. It seemed like everywhere we looked there was another one. But no worries, you can view them safely from the raised boardwalk that makes up the majority of the Anhinga Trail. More than the gators, it was the variety of birds that made this short trail memorable. Of course, not all of the avian activity was welcome. If you go, be aware that turkey vultures have been known to rip the rubber lining off of car windows and doors. The park provides tarps to help protect your vehicle from damage. For the last leg of our journey, we headed to the Big Cypress Swamp, first stopping at the Skunk Ape Research Center headquarters to listen in on some local lore. So what is a skunk ape? Well, it's kind of like a southern version of Bigfoot. They're supposed to be a little bit smaller and have reddish-brown hair, but honestly I couldn't tell you because I've never seen one myself. Excited to catch a glimpse, we set off into the swamp to try our luck. Unfortunately, we didn't find any. In fact, so few people have that they are considered a myth. Fact or fiction? Come find out for yourself by exploring the Everglades and Big Cypress swamp. Thanks for following along, and we'll see you next time on The Forgotten Compass.